and welcome back to the PACE seminars on metacognition and self-efficacy. PACE stands for Preparing for Academic and Career Excellence. My name is William Smith, and I'm the Assistant Director for Academic Success Centers here at Georgia Military College, where our number one priority is your student success. In today's seminar, we will be discussing test-taking strategies for academic success. The purpose of this seminar will be to explore a myriad of test-taking strategies to increase student metacognition, self-efficacy, and academic success. Topics will include strategies to incorporate before an exam, strategies for particular types of exam questions, exam day strategies, as well as learning after the exam. Leading up to an exam. Doing well on exams is vital to your academic success. Exam grades are usually more heavily weighted than other assignments. Therefore, failing an exam or a more heavily weighted assignment can cause you to go from passing to failing in a matter of one grade. In college, degree completion, academic standing at an institution, as well as financial aid funds are all affected by a student's ability to pass courses. With this knowledge, let's discuss some ways that you can prepare leading up to an exam. Preparation before an exam. Take notes in class or ask instructor if it's okay to record their lecture. If you are online or using synchronous platforms such as Zoom, Teams, WebEx, etc., ask for a recording of the lecture if possible. Study notes, previous tests, and assignments daily. Use flashcards, writing key terms, dates, and concepts on the front, and definitions, events, and explanations on the back. Give yourself enough time to study effectively. Do not wait until the night before an exam to start studying. Marathon study sessions are not as effective as spreading study time out over shorter sessions. Manage your time wisely. Make education your priority. A college degree can change your life's trajectory for the better. Approach your education like it is a job. If at all possible, attend all classes, especially the classes before exams, because the professor may go over what is going to be on the exam. Be aware of and attend any supplemental instruction sessions offered by instructors. Form a study group with your classmates and peers. Know the type of test that you will be taking. Verify exam dates, times, locations, and method of delivery. Schedule a session with a tutor. Do not wait until you're in danger of failing to schedule an appointment with an academic success coach or a tutor. Be proactive, not reactive. The day of an exam. Get plenty of sleep the night before. Make sure you eat a substantial meal before taking a test. Bring your materials. Arrive early. To be early is to be on time. To be on time is to be late. And to be late is unacceptable. Ask your professor for clarification if you feel confused about any of the directions. Read directions carefully. Use context clues to figure out unfamiliar words. On the test, answer easier questions first. Skip unknown questions and circle back to questions that cause too much time investment. Answer every question. Make an educated guess or write what you think may be a comparable answer. Consider a brain dump. This means writing down any formulas, mnemonic devices, or equations as soon as you receive the exam. Always check your answers, as simple mistakes can add up to the difference between passing or failing. Let's talk about strategies by question type. So today we will be discussing multiple choice questions, essay questions, true or false, fill in the blank or short answer. Now, this is not an exhaustive list of all the questions you will see. Be vigilant and keep contact with your instructor, tutors, or success coaches in order to plan effectively. For multiple choice test strategies, as you read the question, underline or notate any key terms. Make sure you restrict your response only to the topic at hand. Try not to add unrelated information. The test designers usually give you everything you need in the question. For example, if you had a Psychology 120 question about a student having problems getting motivated, stick to the description of the problem. Break the question down into smaller parts. Read slowly, sentence by sentence, word by word, and make sure you understand each part rather than focusing on the whole question. Responses that are more precise or technical are more likely to be correct. However, responses using technical terms not mentioned in the material studied are probably incorrect. When in doubt, if possible, skip the question and come back to it if time allows. Take it one question at a time. Eliminate answers you know aren't right, otherwise known as the process of elimination. Essay exam strategies. Read the essay question or questions multiple times before you answer. Budget your time and begin to plan. Outline or diagram the main points you want to cover. Use the 5-paragraph method. An introduction, what will be covered in the essay. 2 to 3 body paragraphs, which will be your 2 to 3 supporting claims, using examples, quotes, and sources to support. Then your final paragraph will be a conclusion, which is short and to the point. Always write legibly. Organization, clear thinking, and good writing are important. So is neatness. Save time at the end so that you can reread and revise your essay. Keep your eye on the time. Make sure you're not spending too much time on one answer at the expense of others. True-false strategies. Look for qualifiers, such as all, only, never, and always are mostly false. Generally, often, usually, and sometimes are almost always true. So if you see questions with those particular words, you can perhaps dictate if they're true or false based on the setup of the question. If any part of the question is false, then the whole statement is usually false. If you are unsure, make an educated guess rather than leaving the question blank. With true-false questions, there's a 50% chance that you're correct either way. So make an educated, logical guess. Fill in the blank / short answers. Look for grammatical hints. For example, a sentence that begins with an indicates that the word starts with a vowel. Try not to leave an answer blank. Show your work, write down your thoughts, even if you don't get the exact answer. Partial credit can be awarded. If you do not know the answer, come back to it after you finish the test and make an educated guess. For fill in the blanks, It's also important to make sure that you're well studied and well read. So it's important to use flashcards as well for filling the blank answers. You can write your key terms, dates, and concepts on the front, and definitions, events, and explanations on the back. These are really helpful for filling the blank answers as well. Let's talk about what to do after the test. You want to reflect on the test itself. Analyze the problems or questions that you missed or had trouble with. Determine what techniques or strategies might have helped you, and plan on how you approach the next test. Students who are able to reflect on and learn from their test-taking experiences are more likely to make specific changes to their test-taking process, changes that will benefit them on the next test. Evaluate what went well and what needs improvement. Learn from the experience and make necessary adjustments. For example, if you took a math test and you aced the quadratic equations portion of the test, but you did not do so well balancing inequalities, take note and continue to work in that area. You will more than likely see those questions again on another exam or a final. Set up an appointment with your instructor to discuss feedback or why you got specific questions wrong. You can also discuss your standing in the course and what it would take for you to make a particular grade in the course. So you always want to keep that channel of dialogue and communication with your instructor. Your instructor wants to see you successful, but they cannot read your mind. So you got to make sure to reach out and talk to your professor, especially after exams and big grades that can affect your GPA. And do not be afraid to reach out for help from your instructor, tutoring, success coaching, starfish flag raising. In conclusion, exams are an important piece of your academic success. Having a myriad of test-taking strategies can increase the likelihood of your college success. Strategies like establishing a consistent study schedule, reading directions, not spending too much time on one question, and consulting your professor with any questions can increase your academic success. Also, taking advantage of institutional resources like tutoring, graduation, and success coaching before a test can greatly increase chances at passing the exam as well. Always remember, college success is not given, it is earned. Treat college like a job because it will pay off for you in the long run. If you would like more information about effective test-taking strategies or any other academic success center questions, please consult us at ctl@gmc.edu or www.gmc.edu/Center for Teaching and Learning. We thank you for watching. We wish you much success in your academic journey. Never give up and continue to work hard.